Anthony Reynolds right now. He was a witness, was out here in the Oregon District last night. We've been hearing from him describing this experience, so I am going to turn this over to him and let you listen in.
The bouncer who worked there every day, he's short. I said, man, you having a heck of a party in here tonight. And that was our last laugh. And I walked past that line. They still had a heavy line of people trying to get in. And by the time I got to the end of that line, that man started firing that gun.
Can you estimate how many people were inside the bar at the time or near the bar at the time?
Probably a couple hundred inside the bar, but on the strip alone, it's over a couple thousands. We had a baseball game down here today with the Dragons and stuff, so there was a lot of people downtown. A lot of new bars and restaurants is opening up down there, so it's a lot of more traffic coming downtown.
What started going through your mind as you start hearing those gunshots?
Fear. Just fear. I don't care how big you are or strong you think you are. In a moment like that, you don't know what you're going to do. You just don't. You just got to act. And I applaud the people who was able to, try to help the victims that failed, because a lot of us was too scared to, go back, so.
Did you see the shooter immediately and think that man is about to start something?
No, we didn't see him initially at all. Because you just got crowds of people. You got people sitting outside. You got live bands playing outside. You got people that come downtown and show off their talents on the street while people going into the gun. So it's so many people that you would have never even just known, that somebody was going to try something. And we down here every week. So we down here every week almost. So you just never have too many fights, too many anything. People come down here and it's a happy place. So.
I know you described hearing those gunshots. What did you then see happening in those moments after?
Once I heard the gunshots, I looked for the person I was with, which is my cousin, and he wasn't on the side of me, so I knew he was behind me. So once I looked back, that's the only reason why I was even able to see those bodies dropping and realize that people was really getting shot. Because if I didn't have to turn around to see my cousin, I probably would have just kept forward and running. But because he was behind me and I was trying to make sure that he was with me, is how I seen. And I turned, that's when I realized, like, man, they really dying, so.
And yet some of those folks were people that you knew.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, that's got to be the worst part.
Yeah, we're not a big city, so kind of everybody kind of really knows a lot of people around here, and that's just sad to just get information that, people that you went to school with or, just their close ones is, was lost in that, so.
Anthony, how are you doing this morning?
Still shook. I'm still shaking a little bit, just tired. I went to my job this morning still, and they just was like, you just need to go home, you know what I'm saying, because I still felt like I needed to go to work. I just try to do things like that, and I probably just sit at home today and just think and we got to come together and try to see what we can do to try to, stop this type of stuff.
There was a mass shooting in Texas yesterday. Yeah. Before you went out, was that in your mind at all, knowing that there was a mass
No,
shooting?
I knew it happened and everything, but it wasn't nothing that I got prepared for, so.
You would never have thought that you would see one yourself.
Yeah, I never thought. You just never think. You know that it can happen. You're aware that it can happen, but I don't think you just prepare to say, oh, somebody might just shoot up Little Dayton today, so.
Thank you so much, Anthony.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Anthony. Again, that was Anthony Reynolds that you were just hearing from just now. Again, he was a witness here at the scene last night. You could hear him describe it, and he was telling us before we checked in with him how he heard the pop, 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 and heard those gunshots, and then turned around and could actually see people falling to the ground. Really just surreal moments. We're thankful that he is okay and that he was able to tell us a little bit more about this situation. So just a very fluid situation, heartbreaking situation, and surreal for the people who have experienced it, the officers responding, and of course tending to the victims' families. There's a lot still happening out here that we are working through, and we will continue to bring you updates throughout the morning. For now, reporting live from downtown Dayton, Catherine Robinson.